So Second Step is a virtual curriculum that our teachers are using in their classrooms to help teach the social emotional learning standards to all of our students. It is a digital program which is super convenient for our staff and our students. There are activities that go along with each of the lessons. It teaches things like building empathy, showing kindness, how to solve problems, and it covers a wide range of the social emotional standards, and our teachers have found it to be very user-friendly, and our students are implementing those strategies that they've learned through the program in their classrooms and also out on the playground.
So in third grade, they are learning about the strength of feelings. So we talk about how there are different levels of feelings, like you might feel really happy or just a little happy, or sometimes you might feel a little angry or you might feel really angry. And it talks a little bit about those different levels and how they might feel.
I want you to think, what is something that when you're feeling these higher strength emotions that you can do to calm down? Thumbs up when you've got something that you can do to calm your body down when you're feeling these like higher emotions. Okay, she said deep breaths. I definitely agree. Deep breathing. Okay, so talking it out with someone. Yeah, talking to a friend. Natalie?
Sometimes I find something to fidget with or I draw.
Okay, yeah. So now, when we're feeling these high levels of feelings and high levels of emotions, we each have a strategy that we can use to try to bring ourselves down and get a little bit calmer. Okay, and now we kind of know how our body might feel when we have these stronger feelings.
It kind of gets them into some deeper thinking about feelings, and a lot of our grade levels are learning the same or similar topics, but just at a developmental level that's good for them. So, for example, in kindergarten, they're learning similarly about feelings. However, they're learning about the circle of emotions and how to tell how someone else is feeling and what body clues might give them a clue of what that person is feeling, as well as how you're feeling yourself. How can you tell when you're feeling a certain way? And then also, if we have those strong feelings, how do we handle those feelings in the best way?
Because there is also something you can do with your words. Quiet hand, if you know what words you can use if you are feeling frustrated. Evie, what could you say? I'm feeling frustrated. Can you please help me? Let's all practice saying that. I'm feeling frustrated. Can you please help me?
Each lesson starts with kind of a brain break to get the kids ready to learn. They have the lesson, discussion, some activities to practice those things, and then supplemental activities that they can bring into the classroom as well. So kindergarten right now has finished their lesson, and they are working on some supplemental activities to practice to keep that conversation going. Sixth grade, they are actually on a different topic right now. They had worked on their feelings, so they are working on a bullying lesson right now, just as a supplemental lesson for them. And so they're really focused on being an upstander versus a bystander and how to handle bullying if it happens to you or to someone else that you see.
Not feeling safe, right? Our feelings, like just like when we talked about, early humans and things like that. So we have to have a physical safety, and we also have to have emotional safety, and then know that we're safe in our heads mentally. And so as teachers, and Mrs. Wyman, we want you guys to feel safe so you can learn. If you're at your table or your desk and you're worried about what someone could do or say, then you're not thinking about the lesson, right?
I think the other thing that our staff and our students have appreciated about Second Step is it is explicit teaching on how to handle certain situations, so they're not in a moment where they feel as though they don't know what to do. One of the things that the program teaches is the STEP process when a problem arises. So to say the problem without blaming, thinking of solutions that are safe and respectful, exploring consequences, what could happen if we do blank, and then P, pick the best solution and then make a plan. The other thing about Second Step is goal setting, which I think is critical for everyone to be able to set goals, whether that be personally or as a learner, and then work toward meeting that goal. So the social emotional standards really cover 5 key areas: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision making. And Second Step hits on all of those 5 areas, and it can range from managing our own emotions to how we're interacting with others, taking perspective, and then communicating effectively when there might be a problem. So we have really found the program to be beneficial for our students, and we've seen a decrease in the office discipline referrals over the last 2 years after our implementation, and we hope to continue to see that trend. The other thing I would also add is Second Step provides a consistent language for staff to be using when dealing with situations within the classroom. And so the STEP process is going to be given to our recess supervisors. So not only are the students hearing the information within their classrooms, but they're also going to be able to apply it across the settings in our building, which I think is really critical when you're trying to develop skills in students.